Hi, Cassie. It's your Dida. Happy birthday. From Seattle, Washington. Hi. I just found my glue. I was looking for it. Well, I just want to make a little video for you. And I wanted to give you a little tour of my little L-Job Cytolia and show you what I've been working on. So I'll give you the old grand view from on the way back over here. So that's the job site tent, and that's my tarp madness, we like to call it. And under there is my windows. I'll show you in a minute. Here's my construction trailer. This is where I sleep, on the weekends when I have to work over. It's all set up. I just take it from job to job. I've got my kitchen right here, my, chairs and everything, my, home defense, AOW. It's great. It's great. It's a little cold sometimes, but in the old, typical Seattle neighborhood would have been, really nice neighborhoods back in the day. We're up on a hill right here. Really junky old modern reverse angle roof, weird wood siding mixed with 4x8 concrete boards and everything. They're awful. Be working on those and repairing them for, probably the next 1,000 years at least. This is a pretty cool house. I like that. Long, big eaves, tall windows, door well set back, nice overhang. That's awesome. Old bungalow style. But I don't like the little fascia tails, the gingerbready deals there, and all the little points and all that. It's just, I guess it looks kind of cool, but it just isn't really, in the corbels. On the corbels, the ends of them are just sticking out. There's no flashing or anything. But, the roofs are generally unsupported, and when you're working on them, trying to fix them, they're a real headache. But, whatevs. It's more for me. So this is my little job site here. I'll show you my little Christmas present that I got. New Makita table saw. Pretty awesome. Lovely. It's my little door install kit. It's got all of my door stuff. Drillas, the Drillas from Manila's. All of my door installed paraphernalia, and I won't bother with the bottom box. So this was my, I think this is my Martin Luther King Jr. Days present to myself. Nice Makita sander. Yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. I've been scrambling. My almost worthless helper decided that almost worthless wasn't good enough, so he had to go skateboarding, and he's not a skateboarder, mind you. He had to go skateboarding and break his wrist. So while he was almost worthless with 2 feet and 2 hands, he's absolutely worthless with only 1 hand. So he is on, I would say permanent, semi-permanent, whatever. And I told him, don't go skateboard. I told him that was ridiculous. I'm like, what happens if you hurt yourself? You better wear a helmet. That's what I told him. I'm not even kidding. Anyhow, here's my windows. Right here. Here's my 3 windows. Pretty sweet. And then I built this trim. It's mixed grain fir. I built it down on a table. It's all biscuit or doweled and glued, solid fir. Windowsill that I cut on table saw. Nice big flashing stuff. So yeah, hold on a second here. Let me climb up here. Something went flying. Almost broke my neck. So yeah, here's my windows. Pretty coolio. Yeah, I've crafted a little fill and stuff to do. Got my nice header flashing. Gonna be super awesome. So yeah, I was trying to get the frame up here because my almost useless helper was unavailable. So I was trying to get the frame up here by my own little tiny self, and wouldn't you know it, what would happen is that I dropped it, and when I dropped it, I dinged the corner all up right there, so I've got to sand that all. Pretty ridiculous, really. And it broke my glue joint, which I'm not real happy about, but it is glued back now. But, you know, win some, you lose some, kid. So now, yeah, I've just got to fit these shingles back in, which I'm doing here. You can see I've got a shingle here that I made. That goes right here, like El Soliol. See these? It go like this, like this, like this. So, but right up there is a nail that I cannot get. Actually, it's about right there. I can't get my piece around that nail, so I've got to get a little creative here. So I'm gonna get a little creative. I'm gonna get jiggy. Just gonna cut us a little, what we call a slotch. That's what we call it. No, I'm just kidding. There's no name. Just making that up, of course. And really, I know it's kind of like, oh, you're cutting the siding. Yeah, I know. I don't like to cut the siding either, but there's kind of no other way to get it in there. And, you know, we've done what we can do within the scope of the project, expectations of the client. And it is, you know,